On today's episode of the Roadhouse Podcast, the most natural podcast in the world, Roadhouse talks about a wild start to 2020, Kobe Bryant's legacy, the impeachment is finally over, we got UFC 247 coming up, we give you a Super Bowl recap, Conspiracy Corner, and your favorite word of the week. Enjoy the show, and if you're listening to this right now, go ahead and click the subscribe button. You're right there. You know, just do a couple movements with your finger. Hit subscribe.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the podcast.
The Roadhouse is in your ears. It's as simple as that.
Let's get this show on the road. Roadhouse.
Enjoy the show.
Roadhouse.
What's cooking, Roadhouse Mafia? Welcome back to the Roadhouse Podcast, most natural and unapologetic podcast in the world. I am your host, Roadhouse. My co-host, Needz, is MIA today. I don't know if his car is broken. He threw his phone out the window. Regardless, he's gone. Hopefully back next week. I don't know. I don't know where that man is. But guys, what a wild 2020 we've had so far. For instance, I won the fucking lottery. Facebook lottery, apparently. 500,000 smackaroos. It's not real though, right? It's not real. It's definitely a scam. So this guy messaged me on Facebook and he was like, congratulations, claim your lottery prize here. And I'm like, what is this prize? This is so random. Dude, it's not 2003 anymore. You can't just online scam people. I mean, there are some freaking clowns out there that would be like, oh yeah, shit, I won. The moment that these people tell you that you can get this reward, but you need to send them cash to get your winnings in return, dude, that's not how a lottery works. So you got to check yourself. So this guy was messaging me. I was playing around because I knew what the hell was going on. And then one day I just get a message and it's like, boom, Facebook user deleted for a scam. And I was like, oh, how did I know, dude? How did I know? Because I'm freaking smart. That's how. Guys, if you guys know anybody who has been scammed by like Western Union or some foreign place that tells you that they're going to give you money and then you send them money, dude, you're dumb. You're so dumb. Man, you know what else is really like winning the lottery is getting out of prison. Dude, I was getting my hair koozie the other day, sitting there in the barber shop. Saw this dude walk in that I haven't seen in years. And well, he was in prison. Orange is the New Black. Still have never seen one single episode. But this dude, so before he got on his bullshit, he was a big boy, big husky dude. Like fat. Yeah, he was fat dude. And then he got onto the meth and then got super skinny and all the other bullshit that comes with being a meth head. He got arrested. Did a couple years. Saw him the other day while I was getting my haircut. I'm like, dude, that guy looks so familiar. And then I realized who it was and I'm like, holy shit, dude. He was built, in shape, looking good, fresh haircut. I tell you what, nothing gets you more in shape than fighting off cocks in prison. I tell you what, that shit will get you shredded, dude. But man, 2020 is a wild time to be alive. Dude, AI, I don't know if you guys have iPhones. I mean, I'm sure you guys have iPhones, but my phone will be like, it knows my travel schedule. I wake up, it knows where I'm going, and it tells me the traffic time, etc. And then after, it knows when I'm about to head home, and then it gives me directions and traffic information on my way home. Hey, fuck off. I hate that my phone knows where I am at all times. And that's like a few episodes ago, we talked about how this bank employee stole like $80,000 from the vault at the bank that he worked at and then got caught because he was flexing all his shit on Instagram. Well, we got this other clown who got arrested because his geolocation on Snapchat. Guys, for the millionth time, stop flexing your crimes on social media. This dude, this New Jersey man, he allegedly posted photos of he was holding up a bunch of cash and some guns on Snapchat. And he was arrested, like I said, from the Snapchat geolocation. Guys, I don't know. Go ghost mode. I hate when people why do you want people to know where your location is? That's insane. Ted Bundy got Snapchat, pulls it up. Oh, Emily's over here. I'm going to go rape her and chop her fucking face off. And Emily, you should have had your fucking geolocation turned off. Come on, man. Get it together. So this guy's name was Tayshawn Cosme. I think that was his last name. 24-year-old out of New Jersey. And he was charged on drug and weapon charges. He was posting pictures on Snapchat with his gat and cash. Straight cash, homie. While he had a scale and a bunch of coke in his car. Not a good move, man. Not a good move. Not going to get you places. Get smarter. Like I said, this is just like the dude who robbed the other bank. So he's from New Jersey. Flexed on Snapchat. The other dude flexed on Instagram. They're both arrested. Social media will fuck you up if you allow it to. You gotta take the good and the bad with the social media, dude. Shit. 2020 off to a good start for Tayshawn, I'll tell you what. Other news in 2020, the impeachment is finally over. I've never paid more attention to politics in my whole life to see this fucking clown show going on. I don't understand what people expected. And if you're one of those people that's all over social media saying impeached forever and you're a grown-ass adult, you need to sign yourself into a daycare because no sane adult talks with that. Impeached forever. Just think about this. You're going to sit there, hashtag impeached forever. Will go down in the history books forever. Well, you know what looks better? Impeached, acquitted, and reelected. I don't know the notes on this, but is that going to be the first time in history that has happened? Impeached, acquitted, and reelected. He's gonna be reelected, guys. We could just stop with the nonsense. Who are the Democratic candidates? Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders has all these. You could see all the videos of his staffers saying just crazy shit. And if you guys haven't seen, go look it up for yourselves. It's his staffers talking about putting the rich people in gulags and shit like that. Like, what is going on? You have Elizabeth Warren. Elizabeth Warren can't even honestly tell the public about her nationality or that she can't even show her true identity. You have Pete Buttigieg, who just, this Iowa caucus shit show. How did he come out? No one thought that he had a chance. And somehow the Democrats took all this time to count up votes. What is going on here? Andrew Yang, not a chance. I like Tulsi. Tulsi's cool. You know, that Russian agent. Guys, stop with the Russian agent. That makes 0 sense. It makes 0 sense. You guys can't even get your own party's votes counted. You guys are hacking yourselves, and then you guys think that a whole nother foreign agency, which probably is. There's spies everywhere. We meddle in other people's elections all the time. It's very ignorant to think that people aren't trying to meddle in ours. But shit, man, this impeachment's over. Thank goodness. And then that State of the Union speech. That was my first time actually watching the whole State of the Union speech. And then Nancy Pelosi ripping up the speech papers at the end like she was a boss move, and then looked at all her friends smiling like, look at me. That person is third in charge of the United States. So if anything ever happened to Trump and Pence, if Pelosi be president, jeez, no, thank you. But that power move was by Trump at the beginning when she tried to shake his hand and he just looked at her like, nah, fam, I'm not going. Dude, it's been a while. I'm so glad I could finally focus on sports again. Like, dude, I was ballsy. I was so interested in this fucking House of Cards show. It was the most ridiculous thing. Is this how it's always been? I don't know. I just haven't paid enough attention. Feel like I finally bursted out of that political cloud I was on, because dude, I was balls deep in it, and now I could finally just, okay, it's over. Everybody go back to work. Everybody relax. Stop your protesting. Like, get your candidate, and beat him. All the candidates you guys have now is all the Democratic candidates are. What is going on? And I think when you're the leader of a country, I think it's okay to be an asshole. You got to deal with other foreign nations that are trying to hustle you and out alpha you. No, you want the leader of the United States to be the alpha. What do you want? Elizabeth Warren coming up? Sir, I guess she did to Bernie at the debate. I think you called me a liar on national TV. Oh my God, dude. You guys are weak. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, man, 2020, 2020 might be a good time to stay off of helicopters. Most of us found out about Kobe Bryant's accident via social media, and our hearts are heavy for all the people involved in that tragic crash. That's insane. A freaking helicopter? A helicopter crash? Dude, I don't even know if I've ever ridden in a helicopter, to be honest with you. But you gotta know when that thing's going down, it's bad. It's bad news, man. And it's just sad. Like, dude, I'm a Portland Trailblazer fan, so I watched pretty much my whole childhood. I got to witness Shaq and Kobe absolutely open up the Trailblazers' mouths and take dumps in them. And that Game 7 in, what was it, like the 2001 Western Conference Finals, Blazers and Lakers, when Blazers were up by 25 in the fourth quarter, and then the Lakers come back and beat them to go to the championship. Oh my goodness. Forever engraved in my brain. Couldn't stand Kobe and Shaq. But you can respect their basketball game. And Kobe was the closest thing to Michael Jordan that you will ever see. They moved the same. They acted the same killer mentality. Give me the fucking ball. Get out of my way. Made his teammates better. And we made his teammates better by ripping them new assholes all the time until they got their shit together. Kobe was the man. What can I say, dude? Kobe's Kobe. Kobe's legacy is just forever engraved now. He's a absolute legend. No one's ever going to forget who Kobe was. His daughter, Gigi, had the Mamba mentality. They were trademarking Mambacita. She was going to possibly take over women's basketball if she had that Kobe gene, that Kobe mentality. But man, dude, everyone is always, you're going to remember exactly where you were when you found out that Kobe died. Me, super hungover, read my phone, couldn't believe it. And then looked it up and found the articles. And dude, the irresponsibility, or like, what's the word? Just no shame. All these news outlets that try to get the first report out, just reporting false information left and right just to get the first story out. And then after he dies, all over, there's news headlines. Vanessa Bryant can't even finish a sentence when talking about Kobe. Dude, without crying. Are you serious? No shit, man. No shit. So leave her the fuck alone. What were people doing before social media? It wasn't required to post an Instagram post or stuff like that. And I mean, I'm being hypocritical. When my sister passed away, I posted an Instagram post on it. But before then, I'm not a celebrity. I'm not like the Bryants. Stop riding her ass trying to get a word from her. Let her grieve in peace, dude. Everything has to be on social, or if it's not on social, it doesn't count. No, man. Get real. Live in the real world one time. It's tragic. It's tragic what happened. But it's like, how did that happen? You have a 1991 helicopter, and you don't have the terrain freaking device or whatever they're talking about. You got to upgrade. You got to stay up to code, man. It's dangerous. One of the most devastating things about Kobe Bryant passing away was that his life was really just getting started. I mean, he passed away at 41 years old. Dude, he has 5 NBA championships. He dominated the NBA. And then after he retired, he won an Oscar for like the best animated little short poem, little short movie. He won a freaking Oscar. Kobe's life was really just getting started. You were about to see like the real brilliance of Kobe Bryant, the man outside of basketball. And you know what they say? They say the good die young. Take him early, but I don't know. It's wild. It's so wild. Kobe was one of a kind. Kobe was a shepherd. He led the way to become great. Many people today are sheep. Kobe wasn't a sheep, though. He had that Mamba mentality. And most people want it, but most people don't have it. And to be honest, most people don't even want to have the Mamba mentality. It took me a while to figure out. It took me a while. It took me a while to get my shit together. I took it over and you're like, oh shit, this is what really matters. You have to go and get what you want. Nobody's giving you shit. Stop sitting around. Stop waiting for a handout. You need to go out and get it on your own. You need to make sacrifices. This shit ain't easy, man. And it's not supposed to be. If it's easy, it's not hard enough. Your goals aren't big enough. That's one of the most cliche lines. Like, if you're not scared of your goals, the goals aren't big enough. Kobe went out and got whatever he wanted. Whatever he wanted to achieve, he went out and did it. He was a master of his craft. And like I said, his real masterpiece didn't really begin until his retirement. We were about to see the best of what Kobe could provide. Who knows, might have seen him coaching in the NBA one day. For you sheep out there, don't be a sheep. Channel and activate your inner Mamba mentality. Whatever you want to achieve. I mean, dude, if you're like a 5'5" and you're white, you're never going to be LeBron James. You have to be realistic about that kind of stuff. But most other stuff, you want to go to school, you want to save up for something, you need to make sacrifices. That means not going out for like half a year just to save money. That's called sacrifices, dude. You got to suffer. You got to suffer to get the goods, man. No one's going to help you out because at the end of the day, you're going to die alone. I mean, for Kobe said you get to die with your daughter. So, I mean, in a really sad way, I guess he got to hold his daughter and didn't die alone. But when you get put in the ground, you get put in the ground alone. The same way you came into this world. Channel your inner Mamba mentality and activate it. Kobe never sat around and waited for things to be given to him. The only thing he waited was if you were going to give him like 5 feet at the 3-point line. Then he's just going to pull up in your face every time. And you have all these punks on social media acting all sad and saying be nice to everyone. You never know what would happen because you want a virtue signal because Kobe's dead and he's trending on Twitter. So I see some of you people on there talking all real nice, and then a few days later, back on your bullshit. Back to what's trending next. You don't really give a fuck. You just want people to see that it seems like you give a fuck. And that's literally one of the most annoying things. People have such short attention spans. Oh my god, a fucking train. Holy shit, the train is finally gone. Dude, that thing comes at the most inopportune times. Back to Kobe. I'm glad I got to see Kobe shred my Blazers for years. But rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace, Gigi. Rest in peace to the 7 other people on that helicopter. You see there's a lot of players in the NBA that, what do you guys think about retiring numbers? Because there's a lot of players that were either number 8 or number 24, and they changed their numbers to honor Kobe. But wouldn't you want that number? You want that number? You're like, I want to play good in the name of Kobe. Doesn't make sense to me. I could see when teams retire like a Hall of Famer or a player that they valued extremely, and they retire his number from anyone joining their team. They can't be that number. If we do like a league-wide retirement of the number, I don't know about that, man. Let these people be number 8 and number 24. Let them play in the name of Kobe. Also, congratulations, Kansas, the state of Kansas, for your Kansas City Chiefs winning Super Bowl. So this is actually pretty fucking funny. Trump tweeted that congratulations, Kansas, for your Super Bowl team, and the Kansas City Chiefs are based out of Missouri. But man, I asked Baby Squirrel that. I'm like, hey, what state is Kansas City in? And she kind of looked at me like she didn't want to say Kansas because you wouldn't just ask that question when Kansas, the state, is in the name of the city. But yeah, it's Missouri. A lot of people make that error. Some people are like, oh, dude, you're so dumb. Who cares? To be fair, there is a Kansas City in Kansas. It's just the Chiefs are from Missouri. Who knows? Who cares? I just that's not a fucking big deal. But shit, man, that was a really good Super Bowl. I'm rolling with the Chiefs, man. I was rolling with the Chiefs. I had it predicted 31-24. The over-under was 54.5. And I got 31 right. It's 31-20. But shit, Mahomes didn't even have a good game. First half, but then he comes back. Second half, he's like, I'll show you why I was MVP a couple years. Just think about this. Mahomes, his first year, he only played a couple games at the end. Second year, full-time starter. Got to the NFC, or not the NFC, got to the AFC Championship, lost to the Patriots, which the Chiefs should have won that game. Tom Brady threw a pick. If a freaking Chris Jones ass wasn't offsides, it was a pick, game over. Chiefs would have gone to the Super Bowl. It's your second year as a starter. Third year as a starter, you go to the Super Bowl after missing a few games in the season with a knee injury, but then you go to the Super Bowl and you win it. And he didn't have a good game. He was forcing shit early. Second half, he did his thing, man. Mahomes is good, dude. That guy's electric. Dude, man. And the thing is, like, Aaron Rodgers was my man crush quarterback in the NFL, but Mahomes is pretty much accomplishing in like 3 years what Aaron Rodgers accomplished in like 10 years. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I think Mahomes is going to take over the league for a while. Will he get double-digit rings? No, man, let's relax about that. It's so fucking hard to get a Super Bowl in the NFL, especially when you got all the good teams in the NFC. And thank you, San Francisco butt bangers, dude. 49ers, butt fuckers, or whatever you guys are doing. Hey, I don't know what happened. I don't think porn star Jimmy should have banged his porn star girlfriend before the game, get that little 3% increase, you know? Kyle Shanahan, 49ers, thank you for taking the Shanahan curse away from the Falcons. Falcons could finally come back to the Super Bowl. 49ers, keep running the ball. What are you guys doing? Once Garoppolo started throwing it, Garoppolo's getting a little exposed, man. You can't win a game just throwing checkdowns. You got to make plays downfield. That George Kittle play, that little push-off, I mean, it is a pass interference. I mean, I would have let it play. So that was a good-ass play. Big move by Kittles, but that second push-off, that's what got him. That first one, they're letting him play with it. I like when referees let the corners and the receivers battle it out a little bit past the 5 yards. I like the little hand checking and hand moving, but they called it. What are you going to do? I can't, dude, it was 20-10. It was like 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The 49ers couldn't pull out the win. I got a lot of friends that are 49ers fans. When I texted them, they were all depressed. So I had to text them appropriately, with consent. I texted, hey, are you in the proper headspace to receive some 49er trolling? Because they done fucked up, AA Bron. 49ers, you had a nasty D. But Pat Mahomes did it. I don't think Pat Mahomes should have got the Super Bowl MVP. I mean, Damian Williams, playoff Damian. Where did that come from? He was balling. When he had that breakaway, that game-sealing touchdown, shit, man. After Damian Williams scored that touchdown, there were at least 5,000 more shits added to the San Francisco sidewalks. Everybody in San Francisco was shitting their pants. You didn't even have to be homeless and you were shitting on the sidewalk after that freaking abomination. Good luck next year, 49ers. It's going to be hard coming back. It's going to be hard for the Chiefs, too, after you pay Mahomes. Mahomes is going to get a ridiculous contract extension. It's going to be fat, probably 150, 200 mil. He's the best quarterback in the league right now. Like, you want to compare, he won an MVP 2 years ago. Lamar Jackson won it last year. Lamar Jackson's play is not sustainable. Lamar Jackson is phenomenal to watch. He can't play like that for a long time. He's too skinny, small. I mean, he's so athletic. He's so fun to watch. You look at Mahomes this year, he's a big boy. He put on a bunch of pounds. But, also, I don't know if you guys have seen Pat Mahomes' brother, Jackson Mahomes. Dude, that kid's like 6'8". And all he does is TikTok. Like, come on. Man, 6'8" and you TikTok. What happened? Holy shit. Is that another motherfucking train? This is ridiculous. It's out to get me. Producer Forever is out to get us. This fucking trains, dude. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I think that train is finally passed. It's finally over. And you know what else is over? The Madden curse. I think the Madden curse I think that one's over too. Pat Mahomes is on the cover last year on Madden. And for you guys that don't know the Madden curse was any cover athlete that embraced the Madden cover, the video game. They usually either didn't make the playoffs or got hurt where something happened that you didn't want to happen. That's the man curse. And Pat Mahomes broke through the ceiling. He broke through the ceiling. Good job, Chiefs. Congratulations, Kansas. We'll see what happens next year. But like, football is finally over. The impeachment's finally over. I feel like I could finally focus on the Trailblazers now. I could finally sit down and watch some basketball. Blazers. Let's see if they, by the time you guys are hearing this, the NBA trade deadline's going to be over. But you know how the Blazers go after the break. They always make a nice little run. They make a nice run. They got blown out by the Nuggets. I'll be on to talk a lot more Portland Trailblazers, a lot more NBA now that football's over. I can finally focus. And with the conclusion of the NFL season, the Roadhouse Podcast Fantasy Football League has came to an end. In first place was Orgo Farms, and he beat JM Construction for second place. Third place goes to Sava K. Fourth place, yours truly, Roadhouse. See, I had a good squad too, I thought. Next year, we're going to do a lot better. This was more of a trial run. Orgo Farms, your money's been sent. JM Construction, come to me. I got your cash. So next year, probably going to do it off a different platform, not ESPN. I didn't really like how that one worked out. There was a bunch of newbies in there. You're out of here. You're out of here, scrubs. The top four that made and I'm going to be in no matter what, but I'm always going to be in the playoffs. So, you know, the top four, you guys are automatically invited to next year's Roadhouse Podcast League. And then we'll fill out the other 8 spots and we'll let you know at a later date, probably in the summer when it's closer to football season, but football just ended. So relax. We got UFC 247 this weekend. Johnny Bones Jones going against Dominic Reyes. And John Jones is a cold motherfucker, man. I am so pumped. I always get up to watch Johnny Bones Jones fight, man. John Jones, greatest of all time. What can I say? There's nothing you could say either. You could say your PEDs or whatever. Everybody's on him. You watched that press conference with Dominic Reyes and John Jones, and Dominic's, going off his spiel about how he thinks he's going to beat John Jones. And Reyes does have a nice left, but that's pretty much all he had. He's athletic. I want to see Reyes on the ground. I want to see John Jones do what he told him at the press conference. I'm going to break you, Dominic. I'm going to break you, Dom. John Jones a minus 450. Dominic Reyes plus 325. If he said I'm going to break him, let's see if that goes all 5 rounds and John Jones just picks him apart. In your second match of the night, you have the Bullet, Valentina Shevchenko. I love watching this chick fight. She's the heaviest favorite on the card, minus 1,200 against Caitlin Chukagian. How do you say her last name? Chukagian. This poor soul. Caitlin, good luck. I wish you all. The Bullet she's too fast. She's lethal. Russian asset. She's going to wreck a poor soul. What else we got in this card? And then, Derek Lewis and Latifi. That's going to be a good fight. Derek Lewis always has something funny to say after the fight, but let's see what Latifi can do. This is a good challenge for him. I think Lewis still takes it. Lewis got that cardio for a big boy, man. Make sure you guys catch that. That'll be a good fight. Real good fight to watch. But other than that, you would think that there would be, if you're going to put John Jones on the card and the Bullet, stack the card, man. I'm so sick and tired of these pay-per-view cards with like 2 badass headlining fights, especially if it's John Jones or like the last fight with Conor. Stack the card, man. Stack it. What do you have to lose? That's how you get people to pay and not illegally stream. You put a good card together, you're going to attract the audience. You're going to get the audience anyway, but whether half that audience is paying, that's on you. That is on you. So guys, stay tuned for that fight. That's going to be a good one. We'll for sure do a fight recap after the fight. Oh, the coronavirus is still rampant. People are dying. People die from the flu. More people die from the flu. Coronavirus. Hey, Chinese guys. Chinese people. What are you guys doing eating bat soup? Why do you guys eat the most fucked up shit imaginable? Balut. You know those like baby chicks that are inside the egg that are pretty much still moving? And then they just crunch up all the bones? Oh. You can walk through a market. You can just pick out whichever dog you want them to freaking cook up for you. Chinese, what are you guys doing? That's why you guys getting all these diseases. But what you guys don't know is that Bill Gates is involved with the vaccine. How do you have a vaccine already? I don't know. That's on you guys to figure out how you guys feel about vaccines. I feel, and you can call me what, anti-vaxxer? No, man, don't tell me what I can and can't put in my body. If you got the vaccine, then you shouldn't be worried about someone who doesn't have the vaccine. That doesn't make sense to me. It might not have to. I mean, I don't care. You can go get vaxxed. Do whatever you gotta do. And I've gotten vaccines. I'm not against vaccines. I think that vaccines are great. But when you get to the point where you're like mandating people to get them, no, you gotta take a chill pill. You can't tell me what I can and can't put in my body. That's where it goes. My body, my right. You know how it goes, ladies. That's how it goes, right? Very interesting times.
Conspiracy Corner!
On today's Roadhouse Conspiracy Corner, we got this might be too soon, might be a little sensitive, but for all you gematria nerds out there, you numerology guys, like it's numerology and gematria, I don't know shit about it from just stuff that I've seen. Today's Conspiracy Corner is going to be on Kobe Bryant's death. So Kobe, a lot of people don't know, there's some reports, Kobe was in a lawsuit battle with this pharmaceutical company. I think they're both trying to get the trademark of the Black Mamba. And this pharmaceutical company had a product called the Black Mamba, some supplements. And apparently it had illegal substances that they were putting inside the supplements. And so that's what Kobe was going after, trying to win that lawsuit. And then it's still ongoing currently, but Kobe passes away. When you want to get to the gematria of it. So here's a couple of strange things. Right before Kobe passed away, like his last tweet was at LeBron about, keep staying great, because LeBron just passed Kobe. Kobe was in third on the all-time points in the NBA, and LeBron passed him up. So LeBron's in third now, Kobe fourth. LeBron passed Kobe in points the night before Kobe died. And he did it in Philadelphia, where Kobe is from. On the 76ers court, they have a logo on the right side of the court, and it's a circle of 13 stars, and they changed it to a snake. And the snake was cut up in 8 pieces. Obviously, Kobe is well known as the Black Mamba and wore number 8 to begin his career. To be fair, this logo was created by Benjamin Franklin in 1754. The title given to the logo is Join or Die. Starting not to seem, that's a little, nah. Like I said before, the snake logo, it was made in 1754. LeBron passed Kobe in points, scoring. When he passed Kobe in points, he scored the Lakers' 54th point in Philadelphia, where, like I said, Kobe's from. And the snake was cut in 8 pieces, and that was made in 1754. The next day, after LeBron passes him, Kobe dies in the helicopter. Kobe died at 41 years old and his daughter Gianna at 13. 41 plus 13 equals 54. And they died exactly 1 week before Super Bowl 54. Now 5 plus 4 equals 9. And of course, 9 people died in that tragic accident. Nike did a short film called The Black Mamba. And in that, Kobe blows up a helicopter and watches it crash in flames and then says in Italian goodbye. Very spooky as he randomly speaks Italian. He was born in Italy. As he watches his death, a helicopter in flames, all in one shot. And in that poster of it, the top of the poster says, if you lose this road game, you don't go home. The Lakers lost that on the road in Philadelphia the next day that Kobe died in a helicopter. And the poster of that little Nike short film had a helicopter right above Kobe's shoulder. Very creepy. I'll post it to the Instagram so you guys can see it. So here's like a more written out list of the numerology of this. Kobe Bryant, dead at 41. His daughter, dead at 13. 41 is the 13th prime number. 13 plus 41 equals 54. Super Bowl 54. Sunday, February 2nd, which is the 33rd day of the year. If you guys know, 33 is a powerful Illuminati number, and 33 was Kobe's high school jersey number. Kobe Bryant equals 41 in numerology. The date numerology of the crash is 1/26/20. 1 plus 26 plus 20 equals 47. The helicopter officially crashed at 9:47 a.m. The Lakers were founded in 1947. Kobe's jersey, number 24. LeBron James' jersey, number 23. 24 plus 23 equals 47. America founded by the Freemasons on the 4th of the 7th. All professional sports, they say, were founded and credited to the Freemasons, who just so happened to be obsessed with numbers, numerology, rituals, and gematria, especially number 47. Another undeniable piece of evidence proving all mainstream media events are staged, scripted. Relax. Using the Masonic number code gematria A to Z, 1 through 26, A equals 1 up to Z equals 26. Add up a letter and a word to find the sum of that number, whereas John Bryant is 126, died on 126. LeBron passed Kobe in scoring with a total of 126 points in Philadelphia, which is Kobe's home city. And his death just so happened to be on the day of the Grammys at the Staples Center, home to the LA Lakers. It's creepy stuff, man. Numerology that shit is wild. But again, it was a tragic accident. What happened? Hey, the helicopter probably could have just crashed. We'll never know. To this day, we'll never know. But all these numbers and gematria, it's kind of creepy, to be honest. That's why I wanted to just show that to you guys. But hey, before we wrap this episode up, what's up with it's like once you realize what kind of satanic symbols are used across the mass media, you can't unsee it. The black and white checkerboarded floor, or the black and white colors everywhere, represents the balance of good and evil. But that halftime show, okay, one, I was hard as a rock watching that. Shakira, if you didn't know who Shakira was back in the day, only real 90s babies know who Shakira was. If you're telling me you're a guy, and if you're telling me that you would take J-Lo is phenomenal, dude. J-Lo's fucking hot as shit. But if you're going to tell me that you would rather have J-Lo than Shakira, hold the fucking phone, guys, or girls, if you like to, munch some carpets, you know what I'm saying? Shakira's hips haven't been lying since like 95, for real. The way she shakes that ass and moves that body, hey, she's old as shit too. J-Lo's like 50. Man, wow. J-Lo is hotter than Shakira, but I think Shakira would be a way better hookup than J-Lo. But I mean, I will never know. I can only assume. Sorry, baby, scroll by. I know that. I saw you looking at J-Lo and Shakira too, so don't get mad. It's all good, baby. It's all good. But they say the satanic symbolism of that halftime show, they had all the black and white. They had J-Lo's looked like shattered mirror in the shape of the Baphomet, like the goat that the Satanists worship. Creepy. And in a time when all these people talk about body positivity or respecting women and stuff, how you gonna have a stripper pole on the Super Bowl halftime show? How are you gonna be dancing and climbing a Super Bowl and pretending to be like crucified like Jesus Christ? That ain't right, man. That's some weird shit going on. Real weird. And then you had the kids in the cages. Does that represent the kids in the borders in the cages? Or does that represent like the human trafficking thing that we got going on that no one really likes to talk about? The U.S. is like third out of countries in human trafficking. And you got kids in cages. And there was 18 cages. 6 plus 6 plus 6. Put that together. That's 18. And then you have like the all-seeing eye on there. You had J-Lo show, like pretty much her pussy was falling out. Hey, as a guy, you're like, fuck yeah, dude, so fucking hot. But if you like step back and you really look at it, you're like, ooh, what's going on here? Very strange, especially when you have all those little kids like witnessing all that, all that sexual behavior. Whatever, you guys let it ride, do your thing. But we're on to you. We're on to you guys. We'll see what you guys can cook up next year for the Super Bowl halftime show. All right, guys, that's it for the Conspiracy Corner.
Conspiracy Corner!
On today's Roadhouse podcast word of the week.
Word of the week.
The word is punani. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what punani is. But if you guys don't know, punani is a noun. And it's just slang for the word vagina, pussy, C-U-N-T, see you next Tuesday, or muff. You know, you smell that punani? That's it in a sentence. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the Roadhouse Podcast, the most natural and unapologetic podcast in the world. We got guests lined up. We have a Gold Rush from the TV show cast member. He'll be coming on soon. We got someone to come educate you guys on the Black Wall Street. Super excited for that interview. That'll be fun. But yeah, man, stay tuned, guys. We really appreciate you guys listening. Glad you're about to come party at the Roadhouse Party. Ain't nothing like a party unless it's a Roadhouse Party. So again, guys, thank you for listening. I appreciate you guys coming back. Stay tuned. We are headed to the NFL draft. Create some content for you guys out in Vegas. That should be a good time. Stay tuned for that. That's going to be real fun. Tear it up. We're going to tear Vegas down to the ground and be super hungover after. You know how it goes. I get deathly hangovers. But guys, do us a favor. If you guys could go to Apple Podcasts, submit a review, give us a rating, and hit that subscribe button. It helps us out and it helps you out because we're going to provide more music, information, comedic relief to your ears. Stay tuned. It's a slow process. We're doing it's a marathon, guys. We got a vision. We're taking our time. We want to be able to provide the best content for you guys. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're working on. Go and shoot us a follow on Instagram, TheRoadHouzPod. Give us a follow on Twitter, TheRoadHouzPod. Twitch, Mixer. We'll be posting some gaming videos if you guys are into that. We have a Patreon if you would like to support the show. We're always in need of new equipment. We got new mics always we need coming in, cameras, headphones. So if you guys like to support the show, subscribe to our Patreon. It's $3 a month and all proceeds are going back into the podcast. We're building this thing up from the ground up, guys. Go to patreon.com/roadhousemedia. $3 a month. You guys got this. The economy is booming. That's what Trump said. The economy is booming. Help us out. Help us help you. And everyone's happy. Also, please don't forget to go to our YouTube and subscribe to the channel. We have video coming, guys. Bear with us. It's wild. It's going to be a good time. Stay tuned for our video. We got a videographer coming in. Producer Forever is killing it on the audio engineering. And he'll be on the mic here soon when he gets his ass here from Canada. And I thank him for everything he's done. Winnie D's MIA, but Winnie D is awesome. I thank him for it. Just fucking being a badass co-host. Stay tuned, guys. I'm glad you guys are here and grow with us. Watch the growth happen. We're on a mission to turn this into a machine. We're having fun with it at the same time. So once again, guys, thank you for listening to the Roadhouse Podcast, the most natural and unapologetic podcast in the world. Tell your mom. I'm sure she'd love to hear us serenade her ears with these sexual voices. Tell your friends, tell your sisters, tell everybody. Share on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're always posting. We're always interacting. So come say hi. Drop a DM. Any business inquiries, roadhousemedia@gmail.com. We're looking for a graphic designer and just some more guys to add to the team. We're building a team over here. We got some good members already, but we're always trying to expand. All right, guys, remember, it's Monday. Attack the rest of the week. Get that Mamba mentality. Stop fucking around with all the bullshit. Get where you want to get and do it. Do what you got to do. I'm out. You guys have a good week. Peace. Roadhouse Mafia.
Producer Forever here. Today on the Forever Minute, I don't got much. this week's challenge. Pick a door,
Any door in the house, and every single time
that you walk through that door, do some kind of exercise. You can stretch, you can do a push-up, you can do 5 push-ups, 10 push-ups, 20 push-ups, whatever you're capable of doing. Or if you'd like, do a sit-up, whatever kind of exercise you feel most comfortable with. Do it every single time that you pass through that doorway. Eventually, after a month, let's see where we're at. I'll do the same thing. I'll pick a door as soon as I get back home. We'll see you guys and girls
next week.